Hi there, welcome along. I'm out on another adventure. I'm in the Tutui track in the Kaimais and I'm heading up to Mangamuka Hut. I'll spend the night there and tomorrow I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but first night tonight, Mangamuka Hut. And as you can see, it's just spectacular views across the farmland. The track starts at the bottom of the farm and you walk up through the farm. Views are just, well, they're brilliant to be fair. And very shortly, hopefully, I'll hit the bush and carry on climbing for a bit longer. Yeah, I know, hills. Carry on climbing for a bit longer and we'll be away. So, Mangamuka Hut for the night. Come on along, join me if you will. Well, that's the climb over and done with. I'm at the top of the hill now. It was a bit of a climb actually. I had to resort to a couple of walking sticks to get me up the hill, which is a bit of a cliche, isn't it? Old boy like me, 2 walking sticks to get up the hill. Oh well. But it's a very nice day. It's a little bit cloudy now, and I think we're going to get some rain, although it wasn't forecast. But the track's in beautiful nick. You wouldn't know that there was a cyclone through here, and so I'm just going to keep plodding along now and we'll see where we end up. So let's go. Stop for a quick bite. Sign over there says an hour to the hut, but it also says an hour and a half to the end of the trail where I started. Well, I've been going about two and a quarter hours, I guess. So I'm not convinced that the hour and a half they say it is right. I think old boy time, it's probably about 2¼ hours like I've done. So but it's a pleasant climb, nothing too much, no windfalls, no big obstacles. In fact, the track's really nicely cleared, so should be fine for anyone other than the hill to start with. But anyway, we'll finish our snack and we'll carry on. Well, here we are outside the Mangamuka Hut, as you can see. Nice little 3 or 4 bunk hut. We've got a wood pile there, but it's more full of twigs than it is wood. But it's a beautiful night tonight, so I can't imagine we're going to be needing it. It's a lovely old hut. Must have been built in the 70s, but it's had a bit of TLC. There's a new roof on it and some aluminium joinery and things like that. But let's go inside. So first of all, a little porch here. Hang your wet clothes and tools and a few bits and pieces, and into the hut proper. So very, very simple hut. This, nothing fancy at all. We've got a stainless steel bench there. We've got the fireplace, so it's just a traditional old fireplace. There's another bench there that'll fold up like so. Probably won't be using that. 2 bunks, that's me down there. So 2 bunks. This is the chest that holds the mattresses. So when you come in, the mattresses are in there. And that's obviously so mice don't start chewing away at them. And this could be a 4th bunk as well. So you've got 1, 2, and then 3, 4 bunks. So very, very nice, lovely little Mangamuka hut. I mean, obviously they've renovated it pretty recently, but already in the last 6 months, look at this, graffiti all over it. I mean, you really do have to wonder, don't you, what is wrong with these people? Don't they have any respect for other people's property or respect for anything that they're just going to go and graffiti all over it? I mean, really. It's not as even if they're saying anything intelligent either. But then I suppose that's why it's graffiti. But anyway, lovely little Mangamuka hut. I shall be very comfortable tonight here. Very comfortable. So there it is, Mangamuka hut. As soon as I arrive, sun comes out. It's like it's going to be a beautiful afternoon. So we're just going to go for a little quick sneak down there. I'll just show you something down there. So there we go. No, it's not a dunny, it's a meat safe. But it's one of the bigger meat safes that you'll see around the place. So you can hang your carcass up in there, keep it nice and fresh, keep the flies off it, and keep it nice and fresh until you piece it up and take it home. So there it is, meat safe, Mangamuka hut. Well, so as you can see, there's not too much space around the hut, so you're not going to get any tents or anything in there. But if you go behind the hut, follow me, just a few steps, and we end up here. This, of course, I'm guessing is the heli pad. So the helicopter needs to come get you out. So, I mean, you could probably put a tent up here. You just make sure you move if you hear the rotor blades. But there's a nice spot to camp just over there. And I was tossing up, such a beautiful night, I was tossing up between camping here or in the hut. But yeah, I'm going to camp in the hut. And of course, no hut is complete without the backcountry dunny. And here it is, rather rustic wooden, oh, it opens in. rather rustic wooden backcountry dunny. Plenty of air. Nice and clean though, no dramas. I think the rain's got in there and that's what's happened to the toilet paper, but you should bring your own toilet paper anyway. So there it is, the backcountry dunny at Mangamuka Hut. You know I love a good backcountry dunny. Yeah, so that looks like me. That's my little quilt, nice summer weight quilt, and pillow from Cedar Summit, and I think I shall be very snug in here. So just having a look at the log book, the hut book, or intentions book, whatever you want to call it. It makes good reading. Very popular hut though. Obviously there was a break of a few weeks there because of Cyclone Gabriel. But since Gabriel there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pretty busy most nights, although last couple of days there was no one here, and seems like I'm here by myself. Certainly hope so. Still plenty of time for someone to come in, so wouldn't be surprised if they do. But boy, she's a popular hut. Go back through this book and most nights there's somebody, and often there's 3 or 4 people, which is quite interesting because it is only a maximum of a 4-bunk hut. But it's a cute little hut. She's nice and cozy, that's for sure. So there it is, intentions book. Make sure you fill this in, even if you're only passing through for the day. Always fill this in, and that way if search and rescue has to come and find you, this gives them a starting place to look. Well, dinner tonight, beef and pasta hot pot. Nothing fancy tonight. I'm not cooking anything or putting anything together. Just some nice freeze-dried meals, and it's pretty hard to beat a good backcountry meal, I have to say. They are superb. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Could you want for anything more than that? Look at the beef, the pasta. It's got peas and corn and carrots and gravy, and oh, just so good. Oh, let's have a taste. Oh yeah, that's really good. Well, you do walk up a bit of an appetite having a wander around, but having something to eat like this, nice and warm and very, very tasty. Can't go wrong. I'm just having a cup of hot chocolate before it gets dark and before I jump in the scratcher. But it was a nice walk up the track. I expected there to be some issues because of Cyclone Gabriel, but there were none. Virtually no windfalls, nothing out of the ordinary. Nice, well kept, well groomed track, easy to follow, no chance of getting lost. Probably the only issue was uphill all the way, but I guess you can't really complain too much about that. So yeah, lovely track, easy to get to, nice hut. Why wouldn't you come here? It's a great little spot. Cheers. She's starting to cloud over and the wind's starting to blow just that little bit, and you can feel it getting colder. So I suspect that despite the weather forecast, we're likely to get some rain tomorrow. Soon find out, I guess. But yeah, looks like we might be in for a bit of a rainy night. Ah well, be nice in here. It's nice and cozy and warm. No problem at all, really. There's the usual bits and pieces in the hut that people don't take with them. So lots of empty drink bottles and empty gas canisters. You really should take those with you. If you pack something in, you should pack it out. But one of the interesting things I did see was a bottle of that. That's Nola's port. Man, I haven't seen that for I don't know how long. So that used to be made by a distillery in Dargaville, and they used to blend them. I don't suppose it's a distillery, is it? It's a winery, sorry, not a distillery, a winery, and they used to blend this, and my family used to drink a lot of it when I was a wee lad. I haven't seen this for probably 50 years. So there you go, Nola's port from Dargaville. Oh, if there was some in there, I'd be happily trying it, I tell you. Well, good morning. It's actually quite late. It's about 7:30, and it's dark as outside and raining. Although it's just stopped at the moment, but it rained most of the night, and it's pretty dark outside. So I'm not in any hurry this morning. I'll quietly get myself ready and tootle off. But yes, it's not a great day. Well, not a lot we can do about that, really. Well, this has got to be one of the best breakfasts you can have. So it's just rolled oats porridge and plenty of sultanas, black currants, and any other dried fruit that you have. It's a wonderful way to get you going in the beginning of the day. Nice and warm and very, very tasty. So I shall get into this, have a look, see what the weather's like, but it hasn't changed much, so it looks like it might be set in for the day. And we'll just see which way we're going to go, and I'll let you know. But enjoying this breakfast. This is tasty. Well, there it is, Mangamuka Hut behind me. Had a very nice night in there. Rained like mad overnight, but I was nice and dry, nice and warm. Although the rain drips on the chimney were bloody loud, but other than that, yeah, no, had a nice time. So I'm off now. Last time I was in the Kaimais, it was raining as well, and I was at the Huranui Hut. You can have a look at that. I'll link that video up there. I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.